I'm clearly not even shooting yet, but I'm already looking at the craziest things ever. Okay, so wow. I think my boobs have become too big that my it doesn't fit, but let's see. I like this shirt though. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you're back. Today I have this thing that is in my heart that I have been going through this whole week, and I thought that I should share with you because it's a reflection of what I've become after so many things have happened in my life, including obviously being a mom, trying to get a career set up, and trying to just get myself back into the kind of person that I knew. Let me just put you in context. Okay, so I definitely finished high school and started work almost immediately because I used to act at the Kenya National Theatre. And then I did a few set books, and then I also did a Luo show, I would say Luo play. So it was quite interesting. And then afterwards I worked with my dad. My dad used to be a lab technician, a government lab technician. So he got this contract on the side, and he asked me to come and be his assistant. You know how these things go. So yeah, and then afterwards I was just here and there, worked with music copyright, worked with this. It's like I'm giving you my whole CV. So in other words, after college, got my own job, I was earning money, taking care of myself, traveling wherever I wanted to travel, taking care of whatever it is that I was just carefree. And I had all these dreams I wanted to achieve before before I settled down. Yeah, how did that go? I wouldn't say that it was exactly a train wreck, but there are dreams that I achieved, there are that I didn't, there are that I buried, forgot about them, thought that this one won't work. And one of them was being in the creative industry, because I love to sing, I love to write music, I love to act, I like to do things, just creative things. So after settling down, it's like you start living your life, and I'm sure that I'm not speaking for myself, I'm speaking for so many people. As soon as you get married, you forget about yourself and you start living the life of your husband and your children. That is so true, because I thought it was not a thing, but it is a thing. You forget that you're a human being, a simple entity, and now you are a Mrs. And you kind of feel like the society expects you to live a certain way, to behave a certain way. You can't like just make decisions. Of course, as a couple, you have to think as one, but then you kind of shift your vision and your dreams and start living for the other person. And then when the kids come in, now it's all about the kids, them going to school, them having a good life, them and then you just one day wake up and you realize that you've lost yourself. This happened to me, and I think it has happened to me so many times, but I want to tell you this. There is nothing wrong with that until you come to the realization that you want something for yourself. It's not wrong to want something for yourself. Just the fact that you're a mom, the fact that you're a wife, the fact that you have in-laws and you have dreams and you feel like you cannot achieve them. It's okay to feel that, because you need to acknowledge that feeling, and then afterwards find a way to work on them. And for me, I found YouTube to be a place where I can be creative, a place where I can just talk, because I'm a talker. I like to talk. I'm talkative, yes. So when all my conversations revolve around the kids need to eat, they need to shower, they need to dress, my husband, I need to take care of my in-laws, I need to take care of my sisters and brothers, I need to take care, and then I forget about me. Then eventually I become very depressed and very angry and a very unhappy human being. So I found YouTube to be a place where I can let go. I can come here, sit in front of the camera like I'm doing right now. Of course, my sitting room is absolutely empty. There's nobody here. I'm talking alone. It feels weird. But then as you're listening, you feel like I'm talking to you, right? But it's the weirdest thing. Like the first time I did my YouTube channel, I was like, what the... I feel like I am losing my mind. But as I'm getting the grip, I feel like I'm talking to my viewers. I can share my views. I can be as creative as I can. I have learned to edit. I have learned to be creative with what I want to put out. I can write. I love to write. So I write my journal. Not very often, but I try. And when it comes to career, I know that there are some people who are here that already have jobs and becoming a family person, and then you want to juggle around your career. It is not the easiest thing. As for me, I did have a job, but then I lost it after Corona happened. Corona came with Visirani and everything else, so it ended up me having to leave where I used to work and starting over again. But that is fine. That is fine, because starting over doesn't mean that you have lost it all. I know Corona has hit people, has affected people, and has interfered with people's lives in different ways. People have lost their lives, people have lost jobs, people have lost families. It's been difficult for so many of us. But what I have come to put out today, my major reason why I put out this content today, is just to encourage you that no dream is too small. It might look like it's dying. As I'm speaking to you here, there are things that I'm still dealing with, but it's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that things happen. It's okay to acknowledge that sometimes you can go through life not the way you had planned to, but it's okay, because you will always just catch up. Don't compare yourself with other people. Don't compare yourself to somebody else who you think has got it right. Everybody is fighting and dealing with their own thing. So don't compare yourself with anyone. Don't compare yourself with anything. Don't regret. Life happens. In my Christian faith, we believe that everything works for good for those who trust in God. So if you put your faith in God, then everything works for good. Whether you had a job and lost it eventually, there is a reason behind it. It doesn't mean that now don't feel the way you feel. Feel the way you feel. Feel bad, cry, complain, but then kwa na limit. Go to God and give him all those things that you feel. If you feel like your dream is dead and you want to bury it, or you've buried it and it's something that still bugs you, there's that thing inside of you that tells you, go back and do it. Take it to God. He will make a way. Don't give up on who you are. Don't give up on what you want to do. Don't give up. If you wanted to be a lawyer and maybe you're in your 40s, girl, and I know there are gentlemen also here. Man, start from somewhere. Go read. Do reading. If you can't afford school, just read something. Read content that would give you information on the things that you wanted to be when you were younger, or the dreams that you wanted to achieve. So I'm just here to encourage you that it's never too late to dream again. It's never too late. If you feel like it's been buried, that's fine. That is a reason why you buried it. That is a reason why it ended and you decided not to pursue it. But I'm telling you right now, it is never too late to start over again. Maybe you're heartbroken in the process. It's okay to take time and heal and then start over again. Life is too short to live in a lot of all this negativity and all this trouble that we go through. You know, like right now we have corona happening, and you look at the news and there's nothing to smile about. Well, there's one. Yeah, still breathing. But let us not concentrate on all the negativities that is going through. For me, I found YouTube as a place where I can put out content, and thank you so much for those who subscribe. And if you're new here, subscribe. Building this has been a joy for me, even though sometimes it is the hardest thing to wake up and you're wondering, what am I gonna put out? And it is one of those places where I come and so my camera went off. But anyway, so as I was saying, I found YouTube to be a place where I could start, and as simple as it is, as interesting as it may be, all I find is I've started to dream again. I've started to want to do more with my life, and it is helping me to get by day. Sometimes, you know, you wake up and you just feel like, I don't want to be like this anymore. What do I do? And you feel stuck. So find something that you can start with. Find something that you can start with and do it, and do it well. When you start doing something, do it well. Do it the best that you can, the best way you can. And yeah, things will just start moving from there on. So I pray that this content today is going to encourage you, yeah, enjoy your day. So goodbye, and see you next time. Peace.